hilariously discharged podcast with two veterans who were barely honorably discharged.
He's not wrong. He's not wrong.
I mean, I made it out good, but
I got in trouble.
You can only do so much in 4 years, and I didn't really do that much. So
he was an Air Force veteran too. So does it really count?
Okay, we don't need to go there already. I mean, but it doesn't. He's not wrong.
So obviously we're not on the boat on this episode. Actually, I don't know if we're going to be on the boat for quite a few episodes because it's windy as hell out here in Laughlin. And it's very hard to find a day where it's not. Today was not windy, but
no,
I
was technically supposed to be the first episode of this podcast, and we were on the boat, and the wind was ridiculous, and the audio was shit. Could not hear anything.
I don't know what to say. Absolutely shit.
Absolutely shit.
I don't know why that was going to come out.
Why are we doing accents?
I don't know why that came out. I'm tired. It was bad.
But it was bad, so now I'm episode 5. But
I even filmed one with Julio Gonzalez, and that audio was bad.
So I have to redo that one, too, at some point. So.
Yeah. Well, so I ran into this issue with the microphones. I have on the microphones now, there's like this little cord with like an adapter and it drowns out like cross transmission. So the issue with Julio's is somebody's phone was like messing with it. You just hear like
So should I not have my phone in my pocket? It might be too late.
No, well, I have that box now, so it should be fine. Yeah, move it just in case.
We're back.
Chance it.
Let's not risk it. That whole intro is shit now. No.
But yeah, it was bad. And me, James, and Julio were out on the lake. It was perfect weather. You see the boat spinning.
And the nights on and nights on the lake when it's turn all the lights out. It's gorgeous.
It's really nice. But right now it's starting to get cold. I know some comedians and guests aren't going to want to go out there in the cold. So I figured we transition. Maybe they have like these nice little fishermen like canopies like on the river.
Mm-hmm.
So that'd be kind of cool to do like on a warmer day. But taking the boat out and then having them complain, I don't know. Maybe like we or James can go and do one by ourselves or something out there one day. But
us three.
As of now, the next couple are probably going to be in here. This is the LA Comedy Club in Laughlin. If you've never been here,
welcome. Stage right back there. Bar over there.
So shout out to the LA Comedy Club.
It's a fun spot.
So tell us a little about you. You were Air Force veteran. How long were you in for?
4 years, did 2010 to 2014. I was stationed, first Lackland Air Force Base for boot camp for basic training. Lackland Air Force Base.
They said Laughlin.
Yeah, dude.
You're
full circle. Full circle. Came back to Laughlin. No, Lackland Air Force Base. Then went to...
Say that 5 times.
Right. Went to Shepherd Air Force Base, also in Texas, for my first part of my training of my job, which was a F-22 crew chief, jet mechanic, basically. Then went to Florida to Tyndall Air Force Base. And then Nellis Air Force Base in Vegas was my final duty station, and where I stayed for the next 3.5 years until I got out in 2014. So, and then I just stayed there for another 9 years before relocating here to start doing this shit.
And now he's in Lackland again.
No, I'm Lackland, Laughlin, same thing.
So I'm going to have to say it. I said say it 5 times, and I know you were talking, but...
It's not a Beetlejuice thing, so it's
Lackland,
okay.
Lackland. Okay, I'm done. I'm good. Got it out. When you said it, I was
got it out of your system, so...
But, okay. And you're the general manager here.
Yes.
At the LA Comedy Club in Laughlin.
I am. Went from the one at the Strat. I've been working with LA Comedy Club since about 2016. I started hanging out there because of James Michael, Redneck Magician. I know, right? I hate to bring him up so soon, but it is not kidding. No, but I started hanging when he got his residency at the Strat at the Comedy Club, LA Comedy Club there. I started hanging out all the time and very quickly became friends, family with the club, and started as a seater and sound guy whenever they needed help.
He just did a guest spot in Vegas last Tuesday.
I did. We'll get to that in a second. No. But yes, did seating sound there, and then moved up to general manager over there. And then when this opportunity arose, which was actually something that was in the works before COVID even, they were talking about Laughlin or opening up a club out here. And then obviously COVID put everything on the back burner temporarily. But when this became a thing again.
And here we are.
Here we are a little over a year and a half later. Still going strong. So it's working. I enjoy it.
It's fun.
It is fun.
It's a great club. If you ever find yourself in Laughlin, or if you don't even, a lot of people, I'll tell them where it's at. Or tell
a lot
them
of people don't even know Laughlin exists.
Yeah, they don't even know Laughlin's a thing.
Like, what's that?
And like, it's actually like a mini Vegas with the
for
casinos.
retirees.
Yeah, it's like Reno on the river, right? No, I've only been to Reno once.
I mean, it's got a Reno vibe to it, but yeah, it's still Reno's still.
It's really fun place, and especially summertime, it's great. Like the river's right there.
Oh, having the river, yeah,
man.
For it in jet skis, which I've been here over 2 or almost a year and a half, whatever, and I still haven't gotten a jet ski, which is insane. Like,
well, that guy said we work with a jet ski company, and the guy said that he was going to give me a check at the end of the month for helping him get people. But like, I told him like, I don't want a check, just give us free jet skis.
I know, forget the money.
And I've never cashed that in.
Well, at least you have that, though.
I need to hit him up and be like, hey, like, I hope that we brought you business this season. Hopefully we work together next. I should probably send him a nice little text message.
I would, yeah.
Keep that.
Because then he's going to be like, screw those guys.
Yeah. I haven't even hit up, like, we need to eat at Megatopper. There's another place. It's called Megatoppers. It's a pizza place. We've been there once.
I thought you went a second time.
Twice.
It's not really once. I don't know.
You're right, twice. But still, we should have.
There's a lot of good local businesses out here. I mean, whether it be food and activities. So, I mean, there's a lot of good spots. But
we definitely should pop in these places.
We should. It's a good town. It's quiet. It's peaceful.
It is
really
fun.
Quiet. It can be fun. It's not Vegas fun. Nowhere near Vegas fun because the comparison, there's nothing to do here compared to Vegas. But for what it is, the weekend, they got bands. They got us all week long. I mean,
Wednesday through Sunday.
Times may vary. Check your local listings. No, check the website.
You get to see my ugly face.
Yeah, that's the only downside. You see my uglier face at the door every night.
He's here.
I'm the first one you have to see.
And his red sparkly shoes.
With my red sparkly shoes, yes. These are... I should trademark these.
I make fun of them. Actually, I haven't made fun of them in a long time.
It's been a long time since you made fun of me. He usually has... Because he was Army, as you already know, or may not know, he was Army. And I'm Air Force. And there's a constant messing between branches. That's like the number one thing we love to do is just continually mess with each other. And Air Force gets fucked with probably the most. Well, Navy, I think, is maybe... Navy and Air, they're close. Either way, we get messed with a lot.
Because people say that they're the G word.
I was trying to think of I bet on the spot. I wasn't going to say that.
I know, but it's been said every episode. I have to say it's been on every episode. I was like, fuck it, it has to be on this one.
Yes, they do make that comparison.
They do.
But the Air Force,
they're just fucking lame.
Air Force, it's kind of like an insult. They try to insult you, but at the same time, it's almost like a compliment at the same time.
Because they get like
they call you the chair force, you know, so it's like easy jobs. We're the smart ones. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. That's not always true. Look at me.
I mean, it's still the military.
It is still,
deal with the bullshit.
Yeah, regardless. Absolutely regardless.
Because they give these people power that has never been a nobody in their entire life. Probably a fucking loser their entire life. And then now they're in charge of a couple hundred people or even just a handful of people. And they just abuse that power. Fucking lame ass. Got fucking trash canned in high school. Fucking nerd.
I feel like there's some very, very personal...
Think about it, though. You've ran into so many people that get in charge, and all of a sudden they're the head honcho, fucking tough. Get the fuck out of here!
Take my word, or not? Like, yeah, no.
You wore BCGs before you even got in the military, bitch.
For those that don't know what BCGs are, when you're in boot camp, when you're in basic training. You can't wear yours are kind of like BCGs, but they're the nicer ones. Like so,
BCGs.
No. Hear me out. Hear me out. So BCGs stands for birth control glasses. Basically, when you're in boot camp, they give you glasses.
Is that really
They're the yes,
actual?
Yes, that's what they.
Is that how the whole thing came about?
Them. Yes.
Yeah, but what is?
They're the worst. Look, they're these. At least the ones that I had were these big. Brown frame,
square,
circular.
Like
I don't even know what the hell, but like they're these massive.
Like, what's that movie? A Christmas Story, right?
Yeah,
the kid. You know the kid. Those are the goofy. Yeah, but worse.
So birth control. That basically saying you wearing these glasses, no one's gonna want to fuck you. Can I say? We're said it anyway.
I said fuck 10 times.
Okay, it was the first time I said. Beep 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 beep. Basically, you look so ugly in these glasses. It's birth control. No one's going to want to fuck you. So, but they have the brown version, which is which are the day-to-day ones, and then they have
on this podcast.
I'm about to say black. Well, they have the black ones, which are the nicer ones, like you wear with your blues or your greens. For you guys, it was green, right? You guys, you're not the nicer.
Ours are blue.
Yours
When I
blue
was
too?
in there,
Oh,
blue,
okay.
and then when I got out, they turned to green. Actually,
Oh,
when I
okay.
was leaving, they're phasing to greens. So
Either
I think
way.
they're green now. Anyway,
But that's what BCGs are, your birth control glasses, and they were bad. I wish I still had mine. I lost so much of my boot camp stuff. I lost my duffle bag,
I still have my duffel
all my
bag.
blues. I have my hat still.
I have my assault pack.
I
I
have
stole
one,
it actually.
I have one set of my camo style. I can't remember what we called it. We didn't call it that, but there was a particular name for it, and I don't remember.
Well,
But I got one set of that left.
when I deployed
But the
to
rest of it, I have no
Cuba,
idea.
the night before, so I loaded up. I had to leave early in the morning to be there because we were going to fly out to Texas. So I put everything in the car the night before. Everything. My duffel bag, my rucksack, every piece of equipment. I mean, good thing none of my personal stuff was in there. I think minimal personal stuff,
Mhm.
but running shoes. I mean, you name it was in my shit. I go out there in the morning and my trunk is open and everything is gone. So I have to show up
With
the
nothing.
night before we take off and I have nothing.
What they say? What they do?
So my squad leader told me like that I'm an idiot, and it wasn't. I mean, it wasn't my fault.
And that's being nice. That's being nice.
It really like wasn't even my fault, man. Like it was.
No, you're not wrong. I mean, he was probably just it was an idiot to keep it on. Well, you thought it was locked up, which it was, I guess.
So
but-
the chick I was dating at the time went to the car to get something out of it,
oh, she left it
and
unlocked.
she had to have left it.
Wow. Okay.
And she never claimed it, but I knew.
Hence,
I
ex-girlfriend.
I checked the trunk. I made sure because I knew my whole life is in this trunk. And I was like, all right, cool. But she went out there. I don't remember what she went out there for. And she was looking for something. I remember she was gone for a minute because she was looking and then everything was just gone. Or she sold it. She was out there selling it.
She's like, he's never coming back.
She
Fuck
met
him.
somebody on offer up. She actually ended up like, she also denied this, that she was like seeing other people. Like, so she had a gym pass at 24 Hour Fitness. And I was like, I don't know if it was connected to my pass, but anyway, I like hacked into it. I don't remember how I hacked into it, but I'd seen the days that she checked in. So she would lie to me and say that she was
Oh,
going.
like she was somewhere else in
Yeah,
reality.
like she's on her way or whatever. And then she was at the gym. And so she met a guy that was like helping her. So she would go
always-
talk to this
it's always the
dude
trainer.
at the gym.
It's always the trainer
It wasn't-
for
so
anything.
I
Well,
ended
I'm just saying, it's always.
I ended up like looking the dude up. Wasn't even like he was just a dude, like a little scrawny. She said that she did
Well,
it
she
because
likes the little guys. So
she was
sorry, I had to.
I was gonna leave, so she was like finding the comfort, and I'm like, but I haven't even left yet. Find the
I was gonna
comfort when
say-
I'm gone.
If you're gonna do it, wait till
Yeah.
I'm gone. That's messed up.
Anyway, yeah,
Well, that's
I don't remember how we
unfortunate.
got off on that. But anyway, I lost all my shit,
That sucks.
and then I had to buy everything over there, and then I think they had. I don't even know if they issued me stuff. I don't remember.
Fuck, they'd have to.
How it
I don't know
worked
if
out.
They'd have to, but I
But I
mean,
know
they
that
kind
the
of have
squad
to.
leader ended up loaning me like money to buy like running shoes and stuff.
Yeah,
like that.
yeah.
And then everybody's giving me bits and pieces of their uniform.
Here's a pair of socks. Here's one of my t-shirts.
Yeah,
here's,
That's
here's some
literally how the
underwear.
deployment started off. And then I had to go buy everything.
So you're wearing someone else's. They got their name stamped on it instead of yours.
I think I actually got a star card. You remember the star card?
Yes,
I got a star card, and everybody was like, "Don't get a star card." It's like the
about that.
worst. I don't know why.
I totally forgot about those.
I don't even think
Wow.
that's the star card. I think it's just young soldiers are stupid and they would rack up the star card.
Well, yeah,
and they
yeah, yeah.
owe $10,000 to.
Well, because so many of them coming in were so young.
Yeah.
Even if they're in their early 20s, like that's still.
'Cause I don't think
still
the interest
young.
rate was that much different than because I used the star card up until a couple years ago. I bought a PS4, I think, with my star card a
Oh,
couple
shit,
years back.
okay.
Yeah, because you still
Yeah, I
have
never got
access
one,
to
but-
the PX website and everything. So
right.
I was like, PS4.
That shit was. Oh,
Yeah.
that's cool.
But yeah, anyway, fucking. I don't
You
know how
say
we got on
PX,
that.
it just makes me laugh because we called it the BX,
And then the Navy calls it the NEX, the NX, I think.
the Navy Exchange.
Yeah,
Because ours was the base exchange. What's PX? I don't even know what PX is.
don't remember.
How can you not remember? Did they have so
I
RBX?
don't remember.
So when I was at
I'm gonna plug it on the top.
yeah, whatever it is,
What does PX?
penis, and no, that's the Navy. Anyway, was
They
it-
call it
oh,
the GX.
did you, this might be an Air Force thing since everyone says we get the best shit. Did you guys ever have celebrities visit the base? Like whether it be politicians, actors, singers, anything like that. Did you ever have any kind of
Sometimes
events
I know
like
that
that?
when we were in Cuba, they had like people come visit us. Like the sergeant major of the army came and had this big old coin the size of your cell phone.
No shit.
And he's not a celebrity, but kind of.
Well, no, that counts.
We did actually have some people come, but we never went to stuff like that. We were so tired and like miserable all the time, so we
No,
didn't
I
really
get it.
go.
I was
But
thinking we got-
Hodads came. I know that, and I was working and I couldn't go. I don't know
Damn.
if you've ever been to Hodads in San Diego.
No.
They make a really good hamburger.
I was just saying because the base exchange at Nellis in Vegas, I think like maybe once a month, at least once a month, we had some politician, I can't remember who, band, Brad Garrett, the comedian.
Garrett.
When he was first opening his club in Vegas, he showed up
Oh, no way.
at the base. I've got this blurry
He's
photo.
a big dude.
He is huge. I'll tell you the story of him. It was actually a funny story. So I was working swing shift at the time, so I didn't start till 3 or 3:30. And, but I saw the sign saying that Brad was going to be at the BX. I was like, screw it. Why not? Let me go at least say I saw Brad Garrett, you know? So I show up there, and most times when it was either any other person, they would announce, here's the person. When they come walking out, everyone claps, they go over to the table, sit down, and everyone lines up. And that's it. They just wave, sit down, and they start the meet and greet. But Brad was different. It's Brad. He's a comedian. So he walks in, he immediately grabs a microphone, and for the next 30 minutes, walks around the whole front of the store, just messing with people, talking to people, messing with them.
Oh, that's cool.
For those that haven't ever seen his comedy, he's very much a roast comic. So he'll just do nothing but mess with the crowd. Like I got to see him one time in Vegas, and it was hilarious. But anyway, he just did that. He walked all over the place. He right before he came up to where I was standing, there was an older lady. He talked to her for a second, bought her some ice cream because I was right next to that little freezer by the registers, and he's like, "Yeah, this is on me. Give her whatever." And he finishes with her, and he turns around, and I'm standing right there, just as close as we are. Yeah, he's huge, like towering over
I think
me.
you told me this story before.
I might have, but he turns around, sees me standing there. I'm wearing my camo, and I'm standing next to a 3-tiered tower with baskets of fruit. So basket, and full of fruit. And he looks at me, looks at the baskets of fruit, looks back at me. He comes over, he puts his arm around my shoulder, and he goes, "Hey, man, you need I can't talk. You need a new uniform. I could totally see you next to all this fruit." And I just looked at him smiling. I'm like, "Yes, sir, I'll get right on that." He's like, "All right, cool. Pass me." And he just walked away. That was it. I'm like,
And if you know Al, he's a big piece of fruit.
you know what, dude? We didn't. No. That's no. I got nothing else. So, I mean, we're in
Look at
these.
his
I was just saying.
On that note, I'll be right back. I'm going to check the camera. And we're back.
For real this time?
Yeah.
We've tried this a couple times.
He was going to ask me what we don't want to talk about next. Just totally. We're here now. I'm not doing it again. Back to Al's shoes.
Back to the shoes.
But we were talking about something. It was like the reason I brought that up was it was for a reason. And I don't remember what the reason was.
Well, hopefully it pops in your head soon because I have no clue.
I know that we've talked about some interesting topics.
We have.
We have lately, and we're going to bring them up on the podcast.
Trying to think. You mentioned aliens.
What about them? I don't remember. Like illegal aliens or like regular aliens?
I don't want to know about your family. So, sorry, that was a little rude. But am I wrong, though? I don't know.
No. Yes. No. Maybe.
Maybe. We don't talk about it anymore.
We don't talk to them. I don't talk to my family, really.
I barely do, too, to be honest. Every once in a while.
Al has like 17 siblings and doesn't talk
it's
to anyone.
7, but
Who? 17 was close
it's my lucky number.
with the 7.
The 17, not 7. But yeah, the 7 kids.
Jesus.
I'm the second.
Oh, no, I guess my dad had, wait, hold on. 3. My dad had, no. He didn't have 7. But I have 6 siblings, so technically there's 7 of us like throughout my mom and dad. Just kids.
So how any actual like blood, or is all like step?
Step. I don't
All
have
step.
one full sibling.
I don't either, but for a different reason.
Yeah. The one I'm closest to is not even my sister, like by blood at all. So my dad had a kid, or my dad had us, and then my stepmom had her before they met, and then they met and then got married, and she's the really the closest one. My brother that they had together were cool. We were been off and on, but now we're talking again. We didn't talk for like a year. And then my sister, the baby, we're cool, but we're just not like Ian, the non-blood sister are.
Mhm.
She's non-blood, no blood. She has blood in her body. Just like,
Well, my siblings are
No.
adopted, so
yeah. So you have no blood.
I've got no blood either.
Hmm.
It is what it is.
So aliens. What do you want to say? I don't remember
I don't remember. It came up. It was a few months ago, or a couple months ago, and we were talking. I don't remember.
Well, I'll tell you a fun fact. What we think. Did you know that the average person, if you were to fart in balloons throughout your whole life, you could fill up 2,000 average size balloons. An average person.
You mean the amount we fart?
Yeah,
fills
so you
up
could fill up 2,000 balloons
in a lifetime.
in a lifetime.
I want to know.
I'm not an average person. I think I have
No.
way more
That's not
capacity.
what.
So mine is like 4,000.
Stop. That's not what I want to
Oh.
know. I want to know what you were doing or looking up that caused that. I assume you saw this on social media or something.
I took it upon myself to look it up yesterday.
For
No reason.
Ironically, we were talking yesterday. I was talking with the comedians this week out back.
That is weird.
Okay, one of them brought up the fact they brought up OnlyFans for some reason. I can't remember why, and one of them made the comment on how there's so many girls, supposedly, haven't looked it up yet, that sell their farts in jars.
I've heard
for
of
like
that.
hundreds of thousands. Fuck, it depends on who it is. It could be thousands of dollars, and they're making like $20,000 a year just on selling their farts.
Now times 20 by 20,000 balloons. Man, you can make so much money.
Is that gonna be the new one? They do it in jars. We do it in balloons.
I kind of want to talk about it on stage. Just rant like that. That's how I'm going to start.
Just
the
bring
show.
it up.
One of the-
So you guys
Did
know OnlyFans?
No.
Or not even that.
If you were to the amount of times you fart in your life, you could fill up 20,000 average size balloons. All right, my name's Joshua.
Here's your next comedian.
Yeah, I've looked.
Al, give me the light.
So there's this app. It's an AI app, and I feel like AI is way smarter than Google because it gives you the answer like that. You don't got to search. You could ask
It is insane how quickly they come up with shit.
You could ask it. What else did I look up? I looked up earlier how many average per day, how many people on an average day go to Disneyland? 46,000 and some odd number.
What is with the Disney and see?
Well,
sorry. Side note.
I'm going to Disney, the New Year's and New Year's Day, so that's why I looked it up. Just because they're ripping us off on the prices of tickets, and I was trying to see how much.
Dude, we're literally planning on going at the end of January too.
But you have to work.
No. We'll go. No. Going on one of our days off. So I don't.
Yeah, we're going the 31st.
I just feel it literally the last like 3 days has been nothing but Disney, Mickey. Like you're wearing the Mickey hat and the t-shirt. I've never seen you wear Mickey.
I wore this once. I've only worn this once before.
Okay, I don't remember. But
it's when you know who. We do not speak the name.
There's only one person that I could think of.
I'm kidding. It's Tony brought up that.
Oh,
you should like Mickey. It's like a whole. I remember that day because she brought up. I don't know. I think he had this hat or something.
We're gonna cut out the last 30 seconds because anyway,
I'm not gonna do that.
I'm just.
It's not be mean.
Moving on because I'm gonna start getting mean. We don't.
Shut up. Anyway, okay, we're cutting that out. No, we're not. I can't. I don't know how to cut. I'm not gonna watch this whole thing.
Her up.
Well, I was joking. It was a joke. Now it's awkward. Now it's fucking weird. She's watching this now. Probably not. All right.
What were we talking about? Mickey.
And
AI.
Yeah, let's go back to AI. Okay,
so
I've asked how many gallons of cum. Wow.
Jesus
throw that. And fuck, I don't remember. Actually, you know what? Can we take a break? Let's take a break. I'll be right back. I got to show you guys this shit. My phone is charging, so I can't even pull it up. Hold on. And we're back. I brought it up. I hope this is okay.
Well, bring up what they're. Well, they already know.
So an average person.
We're talking about cum, in case you forgot.
Yeah. Sorry, we have to. Yeah. Anyway, an average. I thought it was more than this. I thought it was like 20 gallons. An average person comes 3.78 gallons of cum.
Keyword there is average. So, now, a very lonely person
like Al.
Shut up.
So if you're single and ready to mingle, and you want to save some of this, save these statistics for going into a study. Because Al, I said Al jerks off more than the average person because he's lonely. 9.45 gallons of cum.
That's like
That's like three times
more. That does sound about more right than that's depressing.
So
actually.
if you want to make his
let's push it to 10.
statistics 9.2 gallons.
I thought it was 9.4.
Yeah, but if you want to like take some of his cum away from the statistic, that doesn't make any sense.
That makes
anyway,
zero
just
sense.
fucking save Al's cum. Hashtag save Al's cum.
No, we don't want to say no. Don't put.
We could sell it on OnlyFans. I was gonna say offer up.
They might get it too. You never know.
Okay, this is
someone's desperate. Never mind.
Okay, this is another weird fact.
God,
you spend 2,280 hours of your lifetime in traffic, and that's like an average city.
I was gonna say that.
That's a lot of time.
That is a lot of time, but I could definitely believe that.
In hours,
that's just if that's an average city. I mean, you think about places like Chicago, New York, like just what are we looking at?
I thought I saw like a bat.
Oh,
I think
a bat?
I saw.
I wish there's.
It looked like. I think I'm tired.
I would take him home as my pet. Anyway, yeah. Well, think about like those bigger cities. Like, fuck, that's.
How many days is 6,552 minutes or hours? Sorry, that's our next question.
Never wait on AI.
This thing is insane, dude.
4 days, 5 days. So that's this.
So you wait 273 days out of your life waiting in lines. And that varies from lines like Target or at a concert or any line.
TSA.
That's
a long one.
Dude, that's almost a year, an entire year of your life
waiting.
You stand and waiting for shit.
I hate waiting so much.
Well,
depending on what it is, but that's ridiculous.
Wow.
And all those lines at Disney.
I wonder how much cum is going into the 9 gallons is a lot. That's like
how many people are jerking off waiting to. Sorry, that's
a whole. You have when you die, you're gonna have 2 Home Depot buckets going with you to heaven of cum or hell. Sorry. Oh wow, he's not going to heaven.
No, I'm not.
2 Home Depot. Those are heavy. Imagine how heavy that.
You're just going up to the gates.
How much would 5 gallons of cum weigh?
Okay, can we get off the topic of cum? Like, why?
It's here. This is going to tell us.
Why?
It's going to flag me, but oh my God.
This is not what I was expecting with this part, but please.
Well, I can't ever Google anything on the boat, so this is just...
This is true. There's a service out there. That's
okay, you guys.
That's probably for the best, so I apologize for all this shit. What?
But here's this.
Go. Okay, what? What was the question?
Your 2 buckets of cum is gonna weigh 80 pounds, dude.
Jesus.
Combined,
5 gallon.
pounds.
Oh, the 5 gallons of semen would weigh approximately 41.7 pounds in a Home Depot bucket. I love how it's specifically a Home Depot bucket.
I gauge 5 gallons off of a Home Depot or Lowe's. I don't mean to discriminate on Home Depot or Lowe's. They both give me military discount. When I max out one, because they only give you like $500 a year on discounts, I'll go to the other one. I won't go back till the year's over.
Well, look at that.
And then I wear a shirt that says fuck Home Depot when I go to Lowe's or vice versa. I have 2 shirts.
And then they give them an extra 100.
I think I probably shouldn't have filmed a podcast being tired.
Probably not, no.
Anyway, yeah. 82 gallons of cum. That is a lot. Actually, it's closer to 84 pounds. That's a lot.
That's too much.
I mean, it is your lifetime. It's just crazy to think about that weird statistic.
Yeah, but we don't know how long I'm going to live, so.
Hashtag save Al's cum.
Jesus, please don't put that in there. I know he's going to regardless, but.
Probably going to have to clip that. That's a clip. You know what's cool about going out on the boat in the nighttime is you see like the satellites like doing formations. But sometimes you even see some weird shit that doesn't look like a formation. Like when the lights are, remember that one time we seen like that light? It didn't look like a track, but it was like doing that weird movie thing. Do you think there are really aliens out there?
I would think, well, just logically thinking, yes, I think there's life out there.
Okay, cool. This is a great question for Al. Because you don't. So what are you? Like you're not a religious person. So like, what is your?
I'm atheist.
So what is an? I'm dumb.
Okay.
And I'm sure some people are on here don't know. Does that mean you just don't believe in God, or you just hate him, or like you're like,
Well, I
hail
can't-
Satan, or like, what is your?
Okay, that's a point I was going to bring up here in a second. I can't hate something I don't think
Because you don't come
exists.
across when people come to the door like, hail Satan.
No, because I don't
Like a
even
goblin or
because I don't
anything.
believe in. A lot of people I've had this discussion with a couple people. What'd you say?
I don't know.
Did you say goblin?
Like, yeah, you don't act like a goblin, so you don't like act like a
Well,
demon.
why would
or
I?
like an evil person, right? Because
So I'm
technically,
not
the
an evil
devil is-
person. But here's the thing.
evil.
Okay, on that topic,
He's
I've
actually
had
a big teddy
multiple
bear.
people.
I would never hugged him, but yeah.
Yes, you have. Not like that,
Super
but we've
gay.
hugged.
Oh, I said gay again.
You want to hug? That's how we should close this podcast out. It's just you and I hugging.
I'm down.
Okay, we'll get to that in a second.
James is hiding over there, so we'll get him in.
He is not included. Or should we sandwich him? We're
Mm.
getting back to atheists.
Anyway.
Anyway, so I've had multiple people, conversations with multiple people, and their first, oh, you're an atheist? Oh, so you believe in Satan? That's like, I've had at least 3 people do that. And I'm like, no, like, I don't believe in God. That includes Satan. Satan's
So you
technically
don't
a
think
God.
God is real at
No.
all?
No.
So, okay. So on that thought, how did we get here? Do you think we just got formed from that big explosion and then we just formed from the ground and minerals and bacteria or do you think we were made by monkeys? Like we're just a new version of monkeys?
You know, I wish. Not necessarily monkeys specifically, but I'd prefer it be some kind of funny start like that. I'll be honest, I don't know.
So the thing,
I mean, I believe in evolution. I definitely believe in
Okay.
evolution. Where that actually started from, I'll be honest.
but think about
know.
it. So if we,
I don't really
okay,
think about that far
my
back.
only gripe with the evolution theory is if we were formed from monkeys, why
Haven't they?
are monkeys still
Still
not
think-
forming into humans?
Oh,
Like,
man.
why are we not? Or why are
Well, the big
we
thing is-
evolving into something like?
Big thing. Well, the big thing with this, and I'm not. This is my limited knowledge. Those evolutionary periods lasted over.
Because wouldn't we still have some people
Hundreds
like
and
half in,
thousands
half
of
out?
So that's- You would think.
With
No,
the
you, no,
microphone?
100%. You would think. Yeah, I know. Well, the arguments that I hear is.
That was a really good monkey. Anyway, but we would have half in.
Well,
half
yeah,
out.
no,
So
no, no, I agree,
How would
I
it
agree.
just stop?
It's-
How does
it's
it
hard
just
to-
end? There's no way it just stopped.
Because
Like, all right,
you
we're
would think,
done.
well,
No more
or if
humans.
anything, you'd think that at this point, us as humans, we have then evolved onto the next thing. Because if we went from monkeys to
But then again, we haven't
humans,
really been here that long.
well, that's my point. That's what a lot of people say, or a lot of people say is that, well, all those time frames, those periods, we're past that now. We're in the current evolutionary period. What's next?
Yeah, but we still have monkeys
won't be-
here that just don't evolve, don't change.
I guess they just
don't.
stopped.
They're just.
I don't know. I'm not a scientist. You just threw your phone on the
I know
floor.
because I didn't want it to interfere with this, and I didn't want
Mine's still over there where it should be. I don't know. But point is,
But it's a weird. It's if you really
It is.
dive into it.
oh, it's yeah. There's a lot of
imagine if I did drugs,
Missing
and just
links?
smoked some weed, and
Sorry, that was stupid. I don't smoke.
but if I did, where my brain would be all the time.
That'd be scary. Well, it'd be work because you're already talking about cum and you're stone sober, and imagine we don't need to get into that.
It's just it's a weird thought. That's a
It
lot
is.
of cum. That's all.
Can we get back to
84 pounds.
what
That's
I am?
Oh, your fucking cum bucket. Home Depot cum bucket.
I'm
You're gonna pump out. But Jesus, this is yeah. All right. Anyway, I wonder how long it would take to ejaculate that much. Like if you were to just
it's gonna
Like,
be
take a
dust
break.
after like.
all right. But let's move. Stop it. Let's God. Okay.
You're gonna have to cut some of this out.
You
No,
can't.
I know we're
It's
not.
raw.
We're
I
not.
don't edit. I
It's
edit the.
raw.
I edit the audio, and that's it.
That's about it.
What were we talking about? Aliens,
Atheists.
Okay, so
Yeah.
you
So
don't.
it just comes down to the fact that
So how do you think I got here, or we got here?
Didn't we just talk about that?
No, like how do you well,
I already said I don't have a particular on where it started. I mean,
yeah, but you have to.
sure, Big Bang.
But
I'll-
where, yeah,
we'll go
but
with
where
that.
does your that you just don't know? You don't care.
Not really.
I wish we
I'll
could
be
go
honest.
into like
I really don't. I mean, we're here. Why would I
I wish we could go
honestly
into
really
a
care
vault.
about why?
I wish I could go into
Or
a
not
vault.
why? How?
And I'm not a reader, so I wouldn't want to read it. But like maybe AI could like tell me. I could walk in there and sit in a chair, and it tells me like all the stuff I want to know about like the conspiracy theories, like if it's real or what
Right.
really happened. Like that'd be cool.
It would. It
Like, if
would.
I, like right before I die, instead of going
That
to
would-
heaven, they
fuck,
just
that
send me in this room and I get to
Instead of going to heaven,
answer
you
all
get
these.
all the knowledge.
I get all the.
But that would be
knowledge.
like overloading.
Yeah, but what if it just drops in my brain quick? Just beep, like it was because AI is gonna be so smart. Just ta-da! Bitch, boom, done.
Airdrop, airdrop it into your
Airdrop it
brain.
to- yeah.
Brain drop it.
So then I know,
that would be cool.
like aliens, there has to be aliens.
There has to be. Well, like I said, like I said briefly, logically thinking, there has to be some kind of intelligent life out there. The amount of planets and solar systems and other galaxies that we can see from here. Just logically, it makes no sense that there's no other life out there.
What if there's other humans?
Well, could be, but we already know of hundreds and hundreds of planets that.
But homeless people are the rich.
I mean,
that doesn't make any sense.
Also, multiverse type things. Well, that's not real multiverse. It'd be multi-planet.
No, because why would poor people be rich? That doesn't make sense. So everybody's trying to be poor. I got to just lose everything.
Everyone just walks out of the house and never goes back in. So peace, peace to this mansion. No, but yeah. So logically, I think it's illogical to think that there's not life out there. What that life actually is, if it's your stereotypical gray aliens and your, that type of shit. Fuck, I don't know.
Or what if we are the aliens?
Well, and
there's monkeys out there still evolving.
Why is it always monkeys?
Because that's where we evolved from, right?
Supposedly.
Aren't there some that say we evolved from fish too or something like that? Somebody just tell me.
Well, they always, I saw a chart at one point where it shows like bacteria, then it goes to tadpoles and frogs and fish.
I was a shark out there one day.
You sure?
Well, I wasn't, but somebody was.
I was going to say, you being a shark, I don't know if that's your animal.
No, I don't think so.
You're more of a jellyfish.
I'm more of a seahorse.
You want to give birth?
Maybe not.
Well, no, you already said it.
But I'm not. I don't know. What would you be if you were a marine life?
A marine animal? Fuck, I don't know.
You don't believe in anything else, anyone else. You'd be like an outcast.
Oh, very much so, yeah.
So would you be like a...
I'd have to be... No, you know what? I'd have to be one of those ugly-ass fishes that
live in the cave with that little light bulb?
Yes. The ones that never see the light of day.
Just fucking ugly,
luring people with my little bulb up at the front.
Yeah, I can see that.
It's got to be one of those ugly-ass dudes.
What would I be? I'd be it.
With those head movements...
Dolphin.
Dolphins don't move like that.
I'd be octopus.
Dude, okay. Fun fact about Al. I am deathly afraid of octopus. Like, legit phobia of them.
Really?
Yes.
When one time I went fishing and we caught an octopus.
I would
and we were trying to... we didn't catch it.
I think it just hooked. The fuck out.
I think we threw the line down and just ended up hooking an octopus on the bottom. And we brought it up.
No.
We take it off the hook and then we're trying to get it off the boat, but everything is stuck. So it's just we're trying to guide it, but it's just, you can't. You can't pry it off. It's just stuck. But we're trying to help them. So then one of the guys was like, "Here, get a knife and stab it in the head." And then they couldn't find the brain.
Even I'm not that heartless, and I'm fucking terrified.
They probably stabbed it 50 times, and the octopus was like, "What the fuck?" And just and then it went to the side of the boat, and then ended up going down. Who knows if it ever survived? It just has battle scars for days.
Let me tell you a story, kids.
And I told this one time I was captured.
One time.
Got stabbed 50 times, and little did they know my brain is where my asshole is. Where's the brain?
I'm down to one tentacle. I don't know. They have a beak. That's all I know. Is it scares the fuck out of me. And I love birds, but the octopus has a beak, and that's terrifying.
So if you were a jungle animal, what jungle animal would you be?
Jungle animal. Ooh, that's a good question.
We'd all be monkeys because that's where it came from.
I was going to say a monkey, probably.
Monkeys just.
I've always loved tigers. I don't see myself as a tiger, but I've always loved tigers.
I went to this
Bengal tiger, the orange one.
I went to the zoos in Phoenix, and they had this little monkey encounter, probably as big as this room, but like trees and stuff, like little baby monkeys like this, and they're all little. And then the baby monkeys were like little monkeys, and then you get to see them, and they're all you see them and you see the trees moving, like when they're all together. It was like one of the coolest things.
That's cool.
But then if you really think about it, it's kind of fucked up to keep those monkeys in that small ass thing. But one monkey went to get this thing, and then two of the other monkeys didn't like that he was going to get. They just beat the shit out of him, and he's screaming on the floor, and then he ran away.
Well, that's sad. Did you get any shit thrown at you? That's what.
No, but I seen two turtles having sex, and you know the noise that you hear on YouTube. That's a real noise. It's a real, and these.
Well, I've never seen it in person, but I've seen the video. Yeah, I've seen the video.
It's as big as it's the turtle. One of them that was like in the back. He was probably about this tall, huge.
One of those massive.
Thing, massive.
What a Galapagos turtles?
I don't know.
Whatever, but yeah, the big
the
ones
having sex were like.
He was just watching.
They were like this big, maybe 3 feet wide, and then one of them, he was like on top of.
That might be a fun video compilation to look up. Animals climaxing the noises.
I don't think people would take us serious on this podcast.
They already. I was just gonna say they don't. Oh, I thought you said they wouldn't. I'm like they already don't.
True.
But since we're on the topic, no, okay. But anyway,
Maybe we talked about cum for 10 minutes.
You.
Well, it's a collective. This is a
collective,
duo
yes,
here,
but
so-
you started that shit.
But you kept it going.
I did, but you know what? I kind of have to because who knows? I feel like this is of the 5. This is the 5th episode. I feel like of these 5 episodes, this is the most. I don't want to say unhinged, but the most.
I don't know. Adam Dominguez talked about blowing into foreskin,
You're not wrong.
and I have the video. I was going to clip it or post it, but I feel like it's
Too much?
Yeah.
Well, we're talking about cum now. I'm
I
pretty
guess
sure
he
if
was
you
at a-
post us talking about cum.
Cum is cum, though.
Cum is cum.
Cum is in a Home Depot bucket. Every time I think of cum, it's going to be in a Home Depot bucket.
I'm buying you a Home Depot bucket now. Even though you probably have one at home. That was not racist. It sounded very racist.
I have like 6.
Okay.
They come in handy for trash cans.
Come in handy?
They-
I come in handy a few times.
Jesus.
Sticky. Anyway.
Oh, not on me. That smells. Why does your cum smell?
Why?
Yeah, it smells weird. Your invisible cum smells
My
weird.
invisible cum.
All right, guys. I don't know what.
So what haven't we talked about yet?
Aliens, cum, buckets.
Let's see.
No.
Atheists,
If you could,
adoption.
I'm asking you this question. Ask Adam Dominguez this question.
Oh, God.
If somebody gave you a box of everything you've ever lost, what would you look for first?
You know, I would, back on the military stuff, my granddad, my mom's dad, he was Army during the Korean War. And I don't know where I should probably ask my mom. She probably knows where it's at. But at one point when I was a kid, I had in my possession his green jacket, like the nice jacket that he wore for his uniform, as well as his combat blanket. Because sadly, very sadly, we never talked about his military experience, except for one time he very briefly talked about how he almost got shot after coming back to his base. It was in the middle of the night. He was doing a patrol and he was coming back to the gate of the base, and the guy that was guarding the door or guarding the gate almost shot him. But the blanket, but he would always do that detail as well, sitting there guarding the gate. And the blanket that I had was the blanket that he used, to keep himself warm at night, because he usually did the night shift. So I had the blanket and I had the jacket, but I loved the blanket. I used to use it, sleep with it at night and all that. Just, it was a good blanket. It sounds really weird, but anyway. But those two things, I'll combine those for 2. I don't know where those went. Like I said, I should ask my mom. She might know. But I would definitely look for those. Those were some prized possessions. Because at that point, when I had those, I didn't have any thoughts of joining the military at that point. So I knew what they were, and they were still special. But now that I have my military experience, and he and I are the only 2 in the last few generations on both sides of my family that were military. I have a tattoo on my shoulder. It's got the American flag with the Air Force and the Army symbols. And then hanging below each one are dog tags. My information on one under the Air Force, his information under the Army. So just having that connection with him,
that's cool.
I would definitely. One, I wish we could have had more conversations about that, because it would have been cool to learn all that stuff, but at least to have that stuff. So definitely would love to have that. Definitely would love to have that.
Right now in this moment, I would want those mics that I can't find.
He's been looking. He lost 3 mics.
So the ones I use for this
stuff,
I use it fucking everywhere.
He's been
I went to
looking
New York.
everywhere.
I can't find the mic. I didn't even talk about New York or anything about my trip. I didn't even do an episode or nothing about it.
Well, maybe that should be the next one. Unless you want to talk briefly about some of it now.
Hold on, I was going to ask you a question. I'm going to ask this real quick, because you brought up your grandpa, and then you. So, what made you join? Like, what was the deciding factor?
For me, so honestly, it was a lack of knowing what I wanted to do with my life at the time. I was 20 when I joined. I was going to college at the time, but I was going for just general business degree type bullshit, which is not what I wanted to do. There was a lot of stuff that I did, like a lot of different stuff that I wanted to do. I looked into doing stuff with music at one point, even film and a couple other different things like that. got no encouragement, actually got a lot of discouragement from my family about doing that type of stuff. And they were the ones that were pushing me towards the business thing because it worked for them. So it's going to work for you. No disrespect, mom and dad, but no.
White people.
But so what'd you say?
I said white people.
Very much so. But no. But yeah, so I was doing it because that's what they suggested, and I wasn't happy, and it got to a point where I was just like, I need to do something else.
At least you chose a good brand.
And my well, my girlfriend at the time, she was she suggested it. She suggested the Air Force specifically. She had tried to join years back or years before.
She was still evolving.
Yeah, she was still orangutan at the time. No, stupid. But she wanted to join, but then she's such a fucking dick. But then she got pregnant. So
because that's what would happen. We'd be dating half human, half whatever we were before.
You just won't get off this
sorry,
shit.
It was just my bad. If it was
like I said, unhinged. Anyway, but no, yeah. So she got pregnant, so she wasn't able to join the military, and so because she really, Sean,
and that just ruined it.
Well, yeah, we're in the middle of a podcast.
Security
just walked in to arrest the Mexican. It's fucking not my birthday. So that was Sean.
We're gonna edit that out.
Are we? Okay.
No, should we? I don't know. Fuck it. Fuck Sean. Fuck you, Sean.
We're keeping that in. Anyway, that was Sean, one of the security here at the casino. There's going to be a clip
that just says, fuck you, Sean. Everyone's like, who's Sean?
We're going to send it right to you. But anyway, what was I saying? I don't remember. Oh, no, yeah. So she wanted to join the Air Force, but got pregnant, so she couldn't do it.
With your kid?
No, not my, no.
Oh, no, this is before you.
This is before, yeah, long before me, yeah. So since she wasn't able, yeah, oh God, please no. So because she wasn't able to join the Air Force, she suggested it to me.
It'd be 3/4 evolved if you guys had a kid together since she was half evolved. You'd have a 3/4 little. All right.
I swear to God.
Go ahead.
I can't swear to God. I don't believe in him.
Swear to nothing.
Swear to nothing. He had one of the funniest. He said one of the funniest things though, and it's 100% true. What's the worst insult that anyone could give me?
I don't remember.
You told me, I hope you go to heaven.
Oh yeah.
If anyone says, Al, I hope you go to heaven, that's the worst you could say to me because no, I don't believe in that shit. But anyway.
So what do you think happens after?
We're just gone. I think we're just gone.
Dude, I hope they send me to that archive and I could just learn all the shit.
That would be nice.
That's where I'm going.
That would be cool.
That's what I believe now. It's 2024. I can believe whatever the fuck I want.
This is true.
I'm starting a new religion. It's called
AI Heaven. No, that's too generic.
Well, no, fuck, I had it and you made me lose it.
No, good.
The archive room. No, the archive. Hey, can you turn your fucking music down over there, you fucking deaf prick? Wow, that was mean.
That was aggressive, but valid.
Probably can't even hear it either.
They're like, who are you talking about?
Sorry, James is over there.
James is in the background watching porn.
He just wants to go home.
He's been waiting for us to finish this shit.
He's heard about our 84 gallons. He's like, mine's at least 100 gallons. All right, what were we talking about? I don't remember. Your girlfriend?
No, your version of heaven.
My version of heaven.
Archive, something. AI archive. Archive room. Yeah.
Crazy to think about. We were going to talk about something else. I said we're going to get back to it. Oh, my trip.
Oh, yeah.
The trip was fun. So I left. Where did I go first? I went to California.
We did a week in California.
I did California. Then I did Phoenix. And there were veteran shows called the Hilariously Discharged Comedy Show. That was fun. And then the World Series was going on. That's kind of why I've been MIA with this podcast because
he's been doing a lot of work.
It was the playoffs and then the World Series.
They lost.
And they lost. It was embarrassing. Everybody knows that. It was the worst loss.
Sorry, I know. I feel bad, history. I don't care about sports.
But yeah, it was a ugly loss. Whatever. But there was that, and then I came back and where did I go after that? I think I came back here, no?
No, you came back here and then you just did the show in Washington, right?
Oh, yeah. I came back for a day. 2 days. I was here 2 days.
Yeah.
A Sunday and then Wednesday, and then I left again.
And then you're leaving Saturday. And then I'm leaving to do another show.
Then I'll be here and I leave again in December.
That's good. You're getting a lot of...
It was busy. So that's why I've been... But the baseball really threw me off because I wasn't like motivated to like do anything. Like I wanted to spend my free time like... Because you were never... Regardless of win or lose, like I may never see them play in another World Series in your lifetime. You never know. It's sports, baseball, so... And why I'm so like hooked on sports. Me and my dad watched the Yankees. He was a Yankees fan, so like we had that connection. But my grandpa was a big Dodgers fan, so we always like.
So either one. What?
Yeah, like,
you have your favorite, but I mean,
yeah. So like the fact that the Dodgers actually won like a real World Series because they won in 2020, but it was like a half season, so nobody really gave him credit. So my grandpa died in 2019, so he didn't even get to see it. So they won in 2020, and then I was like, man, he fucking missed it or whatever. And then people never gave him the credit. So they won this year, and it's like he would have been
happy.
We would have. I probably wouldn't even went to New York. We probably would have watched it together. You know what I mean?
Well, no, yeah, you should.
Yeah, so that was
the case.
That would have been cool. But anyway, like it was. I bought like a World Series, a Dodger World Championship hat that I'm gonna put like because I have some pictures of his. He gave me some Dodger stuff, so I'm gonna put it above that, and then I have one that says Yankees or West Coast versus East Coast or something like that, and that's gonna go in that case. So
that's cool.
Yeah, but yeah, it sucked they lost. But I mean, at least it was the Dodgers. But it sucks if it was like a team that there's no feeling. It's just like
fuck. Right.
Yeah. Anyway, that. What do you want to say? Anything before we wrap this up? Because I'm pretty sure I can still hear his music too.
I know I can't see.
He moved to the other side.
He moved to the sound booth.
You guys could probably hear that too. Yeah.
I would just like to say that James Michael is such. I'm just kidding. No.
He's a piece of shit. A dumb.
He's actually banned from performing here at the club again.
No, he's not.
And he's actually our bartender currently.
He's our bartender.
So if you come by the club, you will still see the Redneck Magician not doing Redneck Magician shit other than...
He does make my koozies disappear.
Because he doesn't pay attention.
Because he doesn't pay attention.
He's a great bartender, not a good salesman. Yeah, it just gives them away.
No, just take them.
Or that's what I meant.
Oh,
yeah,
I didn't see that. What the fuck, you're right there.
With your glasses on too?
Anyway.
Fuck. Sorry, that was rude.
Come to the LA Comedy Club in Laughlin. Come hang out with us. We're here Wednesday through Sunday.
I'm the one at the door, smiling.
I'm not smiling behind the bar.
You'll come see my red shoes in person. Oh, the side note on these shoes, we've brought this up before. Oh, that was one thing we talked about earlier was that the lack of you fucking with me.
Yeah.
But one of the things he mentions about my shoes, because for those that can't see, they're red, spiky, sparkly, Dorothy-looking shoes from The Wizard of Oz. And the ironic
you know
part,
what that is? That's a movie. Like, never mind.
Wow. If they don't know, there's anyway, whatever.
I don't think we have people.
The ironic part is that
I don't think we have those people watching this.
Well, probably not. The ironic part is I was actually born in Kansas. I don't claim it other than on my birth certificate because, but yeah, people make the Wizard of Oz joke every fucking day. And
I say there's no place like homo instead of home. And usually the crowd
on stage and they laugh.
I make fun of everything. I haven't made fun of your pants though.
I mean,
or
the
your new
ripped
shirt.
This is a new shirt, yeah. You make fun of my ponytail?
Make fun of his ponytail. Make fun of everything. I don't know why. Never gotten him laid either.
The one time, he'll fuck with me, and then he'll flip it around and start giving me compliments. And then he'll make the single comment, hey, if there's any single people here. And the one time that I got a good woo from someone in the crowd, it was a gay dude sitting in this table right over here who wooed. And I looked over and he's already turned facing the sound booth, smiling and waving at me. And I'm like, the one time I get it, don't fucking say whatever you're going to fucking say. But
evolution.
That's how you're going to finish it out. What the fuck does that have to do?
You could evolve, Al, and try different things.
I'm good. All right, well, I support you. Do your thing. But
on that note, maybe Al will be on here in a couple episodes, and we'll see if he tried it out. Maybe that guy will come back. Maybe we'll find him. Maybe he's watching.
Maybe no. Respect, but no. And then maybe we can have James actually talk on here instead of sitting over in the corner like a dick.
Well, if I find those mics, we could do a three-way.
We do three. Yeah. And that's been the Hilariously Dark.
All right, evolution. See you guys later.
Thank you.